No, it's not over there.
So guys and gals, let's get cracking. Today, I'm going to teach you how to do integer multiplication. Integer multiplication. You're going to need a sheet of paper, empty sheet of paper. But before we start, I'm going to go over some basics first. Because I want to start with some basic stuff with you, and it will make it a bit more challenging every single time. Guys and gals, it's Noah time. That's my famous saying. So here is what I'm going to start with. Some of you work with simple stuff. So let's say I go 2 plus 2 plus 2. Now, we all know that adds to a really easy number. Okay. The question is not what the answer is, but if I ask you to write as a multiple, which means we're going to use multiplication. Now, I'm going to guide you step by step on how to do this. If I look at this, would you agree these things are all the same? 2, 2, and 2. Very easy. They're all the same. So instead of doing 2 plus 2 plus 3, there's 3 of them the same. I can rewrite this as
2 times 3?
It is 2 times 3. Or I can go 3 times 2. Okay, I'll explain why you have to be in this case. No, you're fine, you're correct, but I'll explain why you got to be in this. This first bracket right here means how many groups. How many groups. That's what the first bracket represents. Okay, I see 2 groups. That's why I go 3 times 2. Too easy. Let's add some weird numbers to it. Guys, let's write this as a multiple. Negative 7 plus negative 7 plus negative 7 plus negative 7. I'm not asking you to solve it. Write as a multiple. Have fun. So negative 7 plus negative 7 plus negative 7. Sorry? Write it out. Yep. Write it out as a multiple. Okay, I'm going to be calling random students because I have to learn your name. So let's start today with Rita. Where is Rita? Over there. Hi, Rita. What would it be in multiple form? So how many similar groups do you see? How many groups? 1 group. 2 group. 3 group. So the first, what goes in the first bracket? 4. Okay, because that's 4. Now, what goes in the second bracket? Sir?
7.
Not 7. Negative 7. Because remember, the first bracket tells you how many groups. The second one tells you how many things are there. What's this group called? Too boring. Let's draw something more exciting, guys. I know. I'm bored. So I was watching Pokemon the other day.
Yeah.
Hey, there's no shame in it. There's no shame in Pokemon.
Never too young.
Never too old to watch
Or
Pokemon.
SpongeBob.
Okay. So I was watching Pokemon and I saw a Pikachu. Here's my Pikachu.
It's like a cat.
Okay. Guys and gals, I want you to draw your own Pikachus. But I'm too lazy of doing. I can turn this Pikachu into multiplication. Have fun. Turn this into multiplication. I'm going to come around and look at your work. See if your Pikachu is better than my Pikachu. 2 times Right, first bracket is correct. Two, close, two. You're missing another bracket. There's always that two. No, something's wrong with the second one. Okay, now I simplify. I walked around and I saw a lot of you have 2, which is correct. But the problem is, you just have that and say, Mr. I'm done. There's an error with that. There's always a second bracket here. The second bracket is what you see. And your name, madam? Prab. Prab, what's in the second bracket? Not a 2. Not a 1. Sorry, your name, sir? Sorry? 0? Nope.
A Pokemon.
A Pokemon goes in there. Okay. The reason why is because, look, these are all groups. It stays the same. Doesn't matter what I give you. A picture of anything. Let's say I'm going to do simple triangles. Okay. All the same. And I'm going to say plus, plus, plus. Too messy. Write it neater using multiplication. You have to know what this means in multiplication. Work back and forth, back and forth. So this is going to be 4. What goes in the last? 4 triangles. Okay, which means there's 4 groups of triangles. Voila. Yeah. Nothing too bad. This is what multiplication really is. It teaches you how to convert adding into multiplication. Everything stays the same. But that's too easy. Now, we know 2 times 3 equals to 6. But a lot of you here don't understand why. Some are saying, Mr. No, but our grade 4 teacher told us 2 times 3 is 6. What if I told you 2 times 3 is 9? Okay. And then who are you going to believe? Then you're going to say, but our teacher told us 6. Whereas I tell you it's going to be 9. So there has to be a reason, a logic, why things are 6, why things are 9. So this is what I'm going to teach you. Because a lot of you just know and memorize it and say, oh, it's just logic. But now, I'm going to show you why. In order to do the why, you need to know how. And here's the how part. So let's start with something. Let's use some symbols. Okay. Symbols. You're going to use different color pens. If you don't have one color pen, I advise you to, I will show you how to do one color. But if you have red and blue, use red and blue. Let's use red equals to plus 1. That's what red represents. Sorry? It's fine. Blue represents -1. Now, some say, Mr. No, I only have one color pen or one color pencil. If you have only one color pen or one color pencil, you can do this. You can go put a little plus in it. That represents +1. Or go negative. I like the color one because it's easier to see. Okay. That's the first symbol, either using plus or negative or red and blue. The next level is an arrow. This arrow says get out. When I say get out, I'm gonna remove. So if the arrow points out, that means get out or remove. I'm going to remove you from my class. Now, if the arrow points in, that's add. It says get in here. So I have 4 symbols so far. A plus arrow, let's say get out, get in, red and blue circles. I'll give you a few minutes to copy this down, and then I'll get started on your work. Okay? For now, you gotta just leave the basic symbols. Once you finish that, we're going to create a big chart. So you're going to need some room for this one. If you have a new page, now's the time to start a new page. Okay. We're going to draw a nice big chart. So set lots of room. The more room you set, the easier this becomes for you later on. So for each one of them, I'm going to write in a few key things for heading. For the first column, I'm going to say this is going to be question. Then this will be English. This will be drawing. Finally, this will be your answer. So we're going to have 4 columns: question, English, drawing, and answer. For example, my original question was 2 times 3. Every one of you here know the answer, so why don't we just write in the answer right now? Not a trick question, just write it in. So fill in the answer category. You know the answer is going to be 6. But now I'm missing the why and the how, because that's all you were taught in grades 4. I can go from here to here. But really, not a lot of people will focus on this part and say why. And this is where grade 8s kick in. The theory behind why. Let me explain to you what each bracket represents. If you go back to my first question, right here, the first bracket always represents how many groups. How many groups. See, I look at the first one, I see 4 groups, that's why there's a 4 here. So I'm going to go back. I'm going to say this represents how many groups again? Many groups. Now, this 3, the second bracket, represents represents what's in each group. So I'm going to show you how to do English. So in English, this means, so you're going to write down, this means. One key thing I want you to focus on is this. This is a positive number. If it's positive, you're going to use the word add. This means add. Okay, because the first bracket is positive, so this means add. How many groups are there? Let's ask Mohit. Mohit. Where's Mohit? Mohit, how many groups do you see for this question? How many groups? 2. So you're going to say add 2 groups of what's in each group. In each group is going to be 3. I want you to write down positive 3 for now. Even though you know, yeah, mr.Ngo, it's kind of straightforward. Okay. Simple stuff, nothing too bad. So here's how you're going to do drawing. You're going to draw two groups. Okay. Now I'm going to separate each group as a circle. In each group, I'm going to use these chips. Either the red circle or the blue circle. I'm using +3, so guess what circle I'm going to use? Red one. So in each one of them, you're going to write in 3 circles. There's my first group of 3. Second one, there is my group of 3. Okay? Because it says add 2 groups of 3. In each group there are 3. Now, we're not done yet. Since we're adding, there are going to be arrows. Arrows are pointing towards this, so which means you're adding this. Okay. If you add this all together, I'm missing one circle. How many red circles do you have all together? 6. This is the exact reason why the answer is 6. Okay. I'm going to give you a question. You're going to do the English. Good luck. 3 times 4. English first. So this means blank. First of all, the first bracket is a +3. This means blank. Griffin, how many groups do you see?
2.
Not 2.
Or 3.
3 groups. 3 groups of?
3 groups. 4.
Are we adding or removing?
Yeah.
Adding. Good. So Griffin says, I see 3 groups. Because the first one tells you how many groups are. So you're going to say this means add 3 groups of 4. That's what it means. Okay. Now I'm going to use +4 just to help you out, so you know what color circle you're going to use. So guys and gals, show me your drawing. I'm going to walk around, and I'm going to want to see your drawing. How many big circles do you have? And fill this in. You got no right track, going. Do that. Oh, give me an answer. Don't forget the answer also. Make sure you use the right colors. Oh, don't forget your arrows. Where's the arrows pointing? How many things here? What goes in each one of them? What goes in each one of these big circles? Good. Everything guys over here? How many groups do you have? How many groups do you have? How many groups do you have? 3. So guys, you're out there walking around, and a lot of you said, this is easy, Mr. Ngo. Why is it so hard? It's not that hard. You should have 3 groups. And in each one of them, you can have these 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4, 1, 2, 3, 4. And then, arrows. That's the key. Sean, arrows pointing in or out? In. Okay. Very, very nice. Now, normally they have a few more pictures with all your answers here, but I'm too lazy to do that. Let's just do it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 10, 11, 12. And you should have a Grandma Patricia, what's your answer? 12. Okay. Nothing too bad. This is why. What if I give you this question? Good luck. 2 times negative 3. Look at the first bracket. You're still adding. Now, if you're adding, your question becomes, what's the English for each one of them? And the next thing you got to worry about is, are you going to use blue circles or red circles? That's the tricky thing behind this one. Okay. So guys and gals, have fun. And let's see if you can figure out what to do for this one. Jyoti, where's Jyoti? Who's Jyoti? Oh, Jyoti. Am I going to use red circles or blue circles, do you think? Blue circles is correct. So somehow you're going to use blue circles. That's your hint. Why is it blue circles? So you're going to say this means... Remove, not remove. I'll show you when it's removed. This means add 2 groups of negative 3. Good. Add 2 groups of negative 3. Good. How are we doing, sir? Your name is? Valentine. Good. Good. Nathaniel, what's the English for this, sir?
I don't know. Add.
Add
2 groups of negative 3.
Good. Add 2 groups of negative 3. Negative 3. Now be careful. When you do this, this is a negative 3. So I'm going to use blue. Let's just do my drawing here. I'm going to have 2 groups. Okay. Tanvir, madam, how many circles are in each group? Yep, for well, how many circles go in here?
3.
What color? Blue. Where are the arrows pointing? Inward or outward? Oops, sorry, my ears are lying to me. Whoa. Are the arrows pointing inward or outward?
Out.
Up. Add. Add means inwards. Okay. So when you're adding, make sure it's pointing inwards. So guys and gals, in the end, you will have a grand total of 6 blue circles. This is the reason why your answer is negative 6, because each blue circle represents a negative. Some are saying, Mr. Ngo, I'm so too bored. Let's give it something more challenging. I'm going to give you the drawing. You come up with the equation and the English behind it. Good luck. Okay, so here's your drawing. Give me 1 second. Your job is to come up with the English and the equation. It's my face. Come up. There's your drawing. Come up with the English, and then come up with the equation, and come up with the answer. This is the level I want you to be at. From my drawing, come up with the English and everything. I'll give you a hint. The English is, I'll give you a hint. This means something. There's your first 2 words for your hint. The rest you filled in. Okay? This means blank, 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 blank. The rest you fill in. Well done. You are done. Griffin, what's your answer? The last column. Your name and Mr. Learning? Manpreet? Manpreet, what's the English? This means add 3 groups of 1. Okay? That's correct. So I'm going to start with English. Manpreet says, this means add 3 groups of 1. And Griffin also got it correct, said, Mr. Ngo, your answer is 3. Here comes the last part. Sir, the name in black, and wearing blue and black. Blue, black stripes, yes, your name? Mani? Martin. Oh, Martin? Martin, what is your equation going to be? Question.
3,
Good.
1.
Excellent. It's going to be 3 times 1. Okay? It is a smiley face. It's my face. Guys and gals, your next one. Good luck. See, a lot of you did this already, but say some of you say, Mr. Ngo, this is still too easy. I want a bit more challenging, shall we? What if I give you this number in front right away? Negative 2 times 2. Now, before you jump and say I can do this, I'm going to highlight. The first bracket normally is a positive number. If you see a negative in the first bracket, this means not add anymore. Guess what this means? Remove. Okay? Remove. That's what that negative represents. So I'm going to do the English again. You're going to say this means remove 2 groups of 2. Now the drawing is tricky. I'm going to show you how to do drawing. To do drawing is not as simple as you guys think. To do the drawing, you got to know what the answer is in advance. So before we start, what's 2 times 2? Martin, what is it?
8.
Close, not 8. 2 times 2. Nope, getting more warmer. 2 times 2, madam?
4.
4. We know 2 times 2 is 4. So to do this one, you're going to have 4 circles right off the bat. 4 blue. Some say, Mr. Ngo, why is it 4 blue and not 4 red? Okay, why don't we draw 4 red also? To make everyone happy. Okay, now everyone's happy. So basically, we want 4 blue and 4 red. So now here's what you got to be careful about. I'm going to remove 2 groups of 2. But be careful, I want you to do this one. I want you to put a little plus 2 here. Because it will show you, I'm going to show you why. If I'm removing positive 2, guess what color circle I'm going to remove? You're going to remove the red one. Because the red is the positive one. So I'm going to ask you to put 2 groups of 2. So there's going to be 2 groups here. 1 group of 2. And 2 groups of 2. Right there. See? There's 2 groups of 2. But of course we're not done yet. I need some arrows. Arrows, I'm going to ask. Start with Toto. Am I pointing away or towards? Away, good. So draw your arrows pointing away. Very, very simple stuff. Now, here's the thing. If you're pointing away, which means you're getting rid of all that stuff. If you're getting rid of all the red, guess what color is left behind? Blue. How many blues are left? 4. Each blue is a negative, so guess what my answer is? That's the exact reason why negative 2 times positive 2 is negative 4. Okay. Guys, let's try this. Work with the person. Let's see if you can get the negative 3 times negative. I want you to tell me the English, and then I want you to tell me do the drawing. Person in black beside Martin. What's your name? Sorry, Nicholas? Dakota, I'm going to be asking you for English soon. Okay, so get ready for an answer. So Dakota, you're going to be doing the English for me. And Dakota, are you going to add or remove, first of all? Remove how many groups? So remove 3 groups of? You're almost finished. Remove 3 groups of? Not 2. Nope. Remove 3 groups of? -2. Okay. So the English, Dakota, you're partially correct. See, here's why it's removed. There's a negative sign right there. Right? So it says, remove 3 groups of -2. There's a reason why I put negative. But before I start, let's draw some circles right off the bat. How many blue circles should I draw and how many red circles should I draw? Who haven't picked on yet? No, I need to pick. Madam, your name is? Courtney, madam. How many blue circles should I draw? 6 blue circles, correct. How many red circles, Courtney? 6. Guys and gals, I'm going to give you a few minutes. You're going to figure out the rest on your own. How are you going to finish this up? So notice the difference. Oh. What color are you removing? Yep, you're like. Okay, be careful about what color you're removing. Sir, what's your name? Karjo, what color circle are you going to remove? You're going to remove red circles? No. You're going to remove blue circles. Because it says remove 2 groups of -2. See, this thing, second bracket, tells you what you're going to remove. Guys and gals, I'm going to come around. I'm going to make a look at everyone's work. Show me your drawing, please. I check yours. You are done. Give me the answer. Show me the difference between. Oh, blue is blue black. Remember how to do that? Nope. Because you're removing blue. Blue is a negative, so you're only left with positives. Where are we at? You are done. So guys, this is the how and the why behind why is it negative times positive. You choose negative and all that stuff. Ladies and partner, how are you doing? What are you moving? Blue ones. Have you moved blue ones to your left way? Yes. So I think you go on my projector and draw the user there. Sean's gonna draw this out.
Is it
Use this
right?
pen.
Is it right?
Yep. Choose your color. Black.
Black.
Nope.
Wait.
Color is right here.
Oh.
Yep. So circle the right ones you're going to get rid of. Good. So Sean is going to get rid of all the blue circles, but he's going to give you 3 groups. Now, before you go away, Sean, the class is not happy yet because you're missing something. Hands up. No. Choose someone to ask. Choose someone to ask. Choose, Sean. Choose.
Simran.
You're missing arrows, Sean. So where should the arrows pointing towards or away?
Away.
Away. Draw in your arrows.
Okay.
Good. Good. Okay. And what's your final answer, Ned? How many? So you have positive. Oh.
Only 6. Sorry,
Positive
6.
This is gonna be recorded and sent to everyone on the internet.
No.
So you have people in Europe
watching.
So guys and gals, I'm gonna just refix. It's an accident. I forgive you, but the class won't. Guys and gals, I'm gonna just do this again. We always have the last one. 6 red circles by itself. I'll give you 2 more questions, then you're on your own. I'm gonna come around. If I like what I see, you get an almond, plus you get to close your books and you're done for the day. If I don't like what I see, we'll try it in summer school. I'm kidding. I know. Kids always leave my class crying. I'm kidding. Alright guys and gals, here we go. Let's get rolling. You can either be done early or a bit later than regular. 2 questions only. And exactly what I've been teaching you. One of them will be the English. You fill in the rest of my chart. Here's my question. Here's the English. Here's my drawing. And here's my answer. This is the typical exam question that you would get. The English is this: remove 4 groups of -3. Here's my drawing for the next question. Let's add in a few more circles, shall we? It looks like a weird face, an alien face. Your job is to come up with the equation for my alien face and the rest, and the English for it. And if you need a little help, hint, here's my little hint for the English part for this one. This means, and anytime. So on exam, if you need hint, just raise your hand up, and I'll say this means blank, 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 blank. Guys, gals, good luck. When you're done, I will come around and I will double check your work. So